You're all for free speech, right?
I think so.
I think I might be against it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing. Me not being successful is really like.
Yeah.
I think because I'm like, if I became successful, then I would feel like everything works just fine.
Yeah.
And I noticed that with a lot of famous and rich people, is they feel they don't understand that they can't fathom the idea that there's people out there that think things aren't working right.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, oh, did you try hard?
Right.
You must not have tried as hard as me.
Did you ever ate ramen noodles before? Sometimes you got to eat ramen noodles.
And buy them with your dad's credit card.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I literally have heard a rich person talk about how they used to have to eat ramen noodles every night in college. I was like...
Dude, literally Drake has that in one of his songs that I got super mad. Maybe you could settle this. Me and Nerd got in a little bit of a debate. Drake has this line where he's like... He says something like, remember when it was struggle times, only thing in the fridge was ramen and sriracha. And I said, sriracha? I'm like, that's kind of a premier condiment.
And no one is putting ramen in the fridge unless you're...
maybe he said it different. I don't want to say that part. I'm having trouble remembering it. Do you want me to? I could try and look it up.
No, we don't need to. But I mean... I get.
Just think about this. In a song, Drake said, "This is what it was like when we didn't have a lot of food. We had ramen noodles and sriracha."
Yeah.
And I thought sriracha's kind of premier spice.
Exactly.
It's condiment.
Exactly. If you got sriracha at the house, you're doing okay.
I was telling Nura I didn't try hummus till I was 25.
Yeah, well, I gotta be honest. Hummus probably boomed when you were 25.
That's true.
You probably like hummus can be afforded by.
You think so? Okay, yeah.
Hummus.
You can make it yourself real cheap.
Yeah,
just chickpeas.
I think you could probably go in the backyard and maybe find some things and make hummus. But there was a big hummus.
But sriracha, which also had a boom.
Yeah.
When I was like 25. That was expensive in my mind.
Yeah. No, hummus is not poor. See, was he middle class growing up? I don't know about Drake as well.
Drake says that he, what I know about Drake is he was raised with his mom in a Jewish area in Toronto.
So he wasn't poor.
I don't think he was, but he says he was. He says it wasn't easy, but like his dad was a musician. I think his dad played in some famous musician's band. Like he was like Chuck Berry's band or some shit.
I mean,
not Chuck Berry, but some guy like that.
Jew level of poverty, though, is so different than...
I mean, you said it. I think that.
Jewish level of poverty.
I agree.
It sounds worse when you say Jew level.
Well, they invented the ghetto.
Right. This could go down a really fun road.
We're
I
on
think.
some slippery.
Well, honestly,
we're on some uneven pavement here.
We really do need. This is the only way I justify not having anything in life is we do get to say this.
Yeah.
Right.
I think sriracha's a little bougie. Nura's saying, no, I think you could have sriracha. But I feel like there's something about even having access to those flavors.
No, I'm just saying
like,
Jew level of poverty is not the same poverty that I think Drake is trying to he's trying to act like...
Yeah. Who knows if he even wrote this lyric, by the way? He's famous for having ghostwriters.
I mean, if I... like... being around a certain group of white friends that I have, I would be considered poor, like growing up poor to
By the
them.
way, Drake is over 40, so he's our age.
Right.
So he's not like also. So I feel like that, like Nura's like younger, so sriracha might have been more normalized for her.
You're really stuck on this sriracha thing.
Sorry, the sriracha thing really got me hung up, and that was the big debate. He might have a Jewish understanding of poverty, but Nura's like, we don't know what his life was like. It might have been, he might have...
I think it was like low middle class. I'm not saying he grew up rich.
You know that weird white dude that all the rappers hang out with who's like...
Rick Rubin.
Not Rick Rubin, the different one, who's Jewish also.
Something. Levin?
Maybe
Barry
Levin.
Levin? Barry?
He's like he throws the white parties while the rappers go.
I think Barry something. Was he portrayed in that movie about goddamn, what's Ice Cube's group?
NWA.
NWA.
No, this is a more current guy.
Oh, never mind.
So there's like these. He throws these big
Adam 23 or whatever the fuck his name is. What is?
We really shouldn't. We should stick to stuff we know what we're talking about. I don't know his name either.
All right, you ready to start the podcast?
This guy, I want to say though, whatever. I'm going down a whole nother road. There's this guy who hangs out with all the rappers and he throws white parties. And there's these pictures of him with like Lil Baby and Drewski and fucking like all the modern like Meek Mill.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like all the modern rappers who are like street, but now they're kind of selling out. You know what I'm saying? Like Meek Mill.
You're saying this guy has...
He's
the one who's...
these big parties and hangs out with rappers all the time. He's always like touching on them in pictures.
Right.
He's this little white Jewish guy.
So you're saying the ones who suck him off become super famous.
He's a Jewish guy hanging out in the rap world. He hangs out with Drake at these white parties.
Mm-hmm.
He's a billionaire and he talks about having like humble beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
His parents were like dentists and something like that.
Yeah. That's exactly.
But he did become a billionaire, so he went up.
I know.
So
no, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
I mean, we've talked about it a lot.
Is this Jewish? Is this what you're saying? Jewish levels of struggle.
When I bring up the guy Colin Cowherd, who talks as if like he came from nothing, and then he mentions that his dad is like a podiatrist, and I'm like, okay, but if he made $50,000 a year back then, like you grew up fine, like you know what? Like to me,
it's pretty
acting
good.
like you grew up poor meant you didn't know like if you were gonna eat that night.
I saw another guy.
That to me is like, oh, you really came up out of.
So here's my question, based on what you just said. You're one of those people. You don't know what you're going to eat tonight.
I'm not.
Imagine.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Imagine you're back in the situation. Whatever.
It's not sriracha.
What do you have in your fridge?
There's no way.
What
it's
condiments?
Sriracha.
You don't have sriracha.
No way.
You got ketchup. You got maybe barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
If it's barbecue sauce, you got like open pit.
And if you think sriracha is the best hot sauce, you're an asshole too.
Yeah. No, it's so weird.
Yeah.
That was played out like immediately, sriracha. And then they did sriracha Doritos and everything.
Yeah, they really...
They ran the gambit with sriracha.
Well, you know, you can kind of... You let us know that Asians made it. We're going to try it.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know what's crazy is Asians...
They make better fried chicken.
They make food in poverty.
Yeah,
you know
that is a very good point.
Those guys operate under poverty.
Oh my God, yeah, they're cooking under.
You heard about these street oil videos where they're like siphoning the oil out of the gutters?
Are you watching the same ones I do where black people comment over them? It's so good. Okay, go ahead and take that dirty ass little thing over here and stick it in there.
They're like,
it's so good.
Narrating it?
Yeah, they narrate.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, they narrate street meat videos.
Yeah.
It's very funny. But
they eat the eyeballs, the brains, all that too. Like, they get in there.
Yeah, and I guarantee Drake had, like me, probably had Domino's or Pizza Hut delivered at least once a week. You know,
I mean, he was a child star in Degrassi too, so he probably had an income. I mean, Canadian TV probably doesn't pay like crazy. I met a couple Canadians who worked on like the Canadian network. I forget what they called it.
Yeah,
and they go. I go, wow, you guys are TV writers, and they're like, it's more like YouTube, you know. They kind of shit on it. There's like a Canadian version of the Daily Show, and I had never heard of it, but I was like, that's awesome, right? And
we had our own Canadian version of the Daily Show. Or wait, no, is he Canadian?
Jon Stewart?
No, Trevor Noah.
He's South African.
Yeah, that's right. Holy shit.
In Canada, in Toronto, I met a guy who was South African, and he used to open for Trevor Noah like in South Africa.
Right? Did he love him?
He said he was nice.
Has anyone from South Africa ever been funny?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Who do you know from South Africa? Trevor Noah, Elon Musk, and this guy I knew named. He had a kind of a. It was like Ariel. It was like a girl's name.
Yeah, I knew one guy named Ivan from South Africa. He was cool.
Ivan. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, I don't know. You helped me with this. I'm happy to hear you say this about sriracha because it was just me and Nura in a car driving to my parents' house arguing, and I was on Adderall, so I was pretty focused on like, we need to figure this out. Is sriracha a bougie condiment? Like and comment, you know?
No, I mean,
we would like to hear your opinion. You hit up our email.
Is it bougie? Yeah, I don't know if it's bougie. It was, I
just feel like you wouldn't have in your fridge if you were actually in struggle.
I think sriracha was peak of virtue signaling.
Here's the thing with sriracha too. It's a little higher priced and you can't put it on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like ketchup.
Right.
Like you can put ketchup on fucking eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you could use it for a lot of stuff.
You're going to draw a lot.
I had a poor roommate.
You're going to draw a lot of hate for that comment. I bet you could say whatever you want about Charlie Kirk, but I feel like if you start talking about how much you like ketchup.
People do like, they hate on it, right?
A lot of people hate on ketchup.
In Chicago too, for the hot dog thing. Ketchup's good. Do you use ketchup? What do you put on fries?
I don't hate ketchup. I just like a lot of other sauces better than ketchup. Oh, and I'll tell you, I think.
What do you put on fries?
No, barbecue sauce.
I do like barbecue.
I use other sauces. If there's honey mustard there, I'll use honey mustard instead of ketchup. No, my issue is I've these past few years working in kitchens, the smell that gets me worse than any smell in the kitchen at all is when you rip open the big fucking vat of ketchup.
I know the smell.
And that, I don't know why it makes me gag. And obviously I'm not.
No, it's gross.
I'm not drinking right now. So it's like, it's just a genuine.
It's not a hangover.
It's not hangover. It's a genuine, this is the worst smell.
That's a special smell.
It is a special smell.
We've been having our fucking
like BO.
Our pipes have been clogged the last couple of days. I'd rather smell that than the ketchup.
Yeah.
We had some pipe smell,
there's worse smells than body odor. But when someone has it and it hits you so different.
Yeah.
And ketchup hits me in a way
it's specifically too, like not ketchup out the bottle on a plate.
Yeah,
in the air. It's like that condensed, like it's been sitting in a package, like just marinating, in there. Like,
or then like anytime I get ketchup on my fingers, I feel like my fingers take a day to not smell like ketchup anymore. Maybe
when I was a dishwasher though,
I was gonna say I don't hate ketchup, I just don't use it. But no, I hate ketchup. Yep.
When you're a dishwasher, you ever work in a place with those little ramekins and they put sauce in them?
Yeah.
So you
call them a what?
Ramekin. What do you call them? You know what I'm talking about? Those little, it's like a little bowl for sauce.
Oh, yeah.
They have like glass ones sometimes.
I just call it portion cup, I guess.
Oh, they're called ramekins in a restaurant. Okay. I worked at Bangers and Lace. That it was kind of bougie. The kitchen was full of heroin addicts. The front of the house, it was like a bunch of douchebags drinking, dark, British beers or whatever.
So it was a good restaurant.
It's a Anthony Bourdain kind of situation.
Oh, nice.
All poets and heroin addicts in the back.
Wow.
I would be sitting on my mop bucket reading philosophy in between washing dishes.
Wow. You were,
It was like a renaissance back there, dude. It was like...
I bet you thought you were cool.
I was teaching. It was my weekend job, so I was mostly prepping for whatever. I did think I was cool.
Did you kind of see yourself as like a genius around a bunch of misfits?
I didn't see myself as better than them because I drank with them. We hung out a lot.
Nah, but maybe.
But I mean, to this day, I feel like I'm smarter than everybody.
Yeah.
So it's not like, do I see myself as a genius around misfits? Yeah, still. I think a lot of our friends are geniuses, though, too. I have a pretty low bar for genius. Yeah. I'll say
mine
that.
is, too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I would call a lot of people genius for a lot of different things. And I call a lot of smart people dumbasses.
Yeah.
For a lot of different things. To me, it's more about how you operate.
I'm in a bad place of calling everyone successful stupid.
Yeah. Well, look,
is that a bad place? Or is it cool?
No, that's how I am too, and it's probably jealousy, but
yeah,
but it's a real feeling.
I feel like it's justified.
It's like, dude, sometimes I pray my friends don't get successful so I can stay friends with them.
Right.
Don't get too good. I'll start being jealous of you, and then I'll hate you. It's dangerous, Trying
to think. I don't think you have to worry about it with me. Who's somebody else that we I mean,
Dan Docimo?
Dan's probably the only one we know.
I love Dan. I don't think I'll ever hate Dan.
No.
And I have some friends who are actually successful, like, and I don't hate them. You know, the thing I figured out about myself, what makes me jealous or not of people, is if I could do what they're doing and feel good about myself, then I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So, like, if I was somebody like, you know, like, I was watching, I can't think of this guy's name. Let me just think of like, Trevor Noah we brought up.
Yeah.
I could not do what he does and feel good about myself.
No,
I would feel like a hack. I would feel like I'm not doing my best. Like I'm saying stuff I know is not funny. That I don't like. That to me is like, okay, you're doing something evil. Kind of. You're like selling out.
Well, he's just one of the world's biggest grandstanders. Remember?
I got to think he knows better.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's smart. He's smart enough to know better, but he just decided to take the money.
I don't know if getting really smart to get
Tom
pussy.
Segura.
What?
Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer.
What about him?
They know better. They know what they're doing is wrong.
What are they doing wrong?
They're like, well, Tom Segura for sure used to be really funny.
Okay.
Now he's just like really gross.
I don't. What is it?
He's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, no, but what is he doing? Him and Bert. I mean, I know Bert does.
They do these awful podcasts where they just have tons of ads and sell stuff.
Oh, okay.
They have these.
I didn't know what you were getting at. Like what?
They know better. They sold out.
Yeah,
they sold out.
Yeah, they both.
And I see people sell out at our level.
Yeah,
you know, like I would say even Jeff Asmus. Like I think I knew him when he was in Chicago. And I think his stand-up, he started talking about broader topics because he could go further making clips about it. And I remember when he was in Chicago and I felt like his stuff was more personal and more interesting. And now he's just going to talk about abortion or whatever else people are talking about in the news. He's going to talk about trans people, whatever. And I think he still does a pretty good job with it. Like he's not completely a hack.
Right. Yeah.
But I do see like he's not, I don't think he's doing as personal a stuff as he used to do.
Right.
That's my feeling about him. It's made me like it a little less because I just feel like you're not making an artistic choice based on art. You're making it based on like what's going to get you more views or whatever.
100%. And you happen to have the talent to make it look not hack, but you have the talent to be even better.
You could be even better. Yeah. It's kind of a, it's almost worse because
I don't know. I haven't seen his latest stuff. So
why haven't you?
I haven't.
Like why don't you see it?
The only comedy of his I know is when I've seen it in person.
What do you think?
I think he's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But I haven't.
He's very good technically too. Like everything he does is great. But his topic choices, I feel like he used to talk about his life more. He was a virgin for like a really long time.
My favorite joke.
And he was like, he did a lot of really cringy stuff as a kid. He'd talk about like, and just, he's a pretentious nerd and he's got these personal stories that are really funny about him, like being kind of a villain, like,
yeah.
Like an edgelord Big Bang Theory guy.
I'd have to see. I just remember.
I could be misremembering. Maybe he always sucked.
My favorite joke of his was the one about like his mom still like telling him stuff that he likes and doesn't like, even though he's grown. And
there you go.
And he was like,
"That's personal. That's what I'm talking about." Yeah,
putting mustard on something. She's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm putting mustard on." He's like, "You don't like mustard?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." And she's like, "You didn't used to." And he goes, "Well, there was a point in my life where I hadn't gotten my dick sucked in a Walmart parking lot, but things changed, Mom."
That's great. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I never see clips like that. Everything I see online is he's like, it turns out a trans person isn't going to do this or that. So here's why y'all are hypocrites.
You think that's not a genuine joke coming from him. That's him saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this because I know it's going to get a lot of time."
Yeah. That's what blows up on Instagram. And maybe he's doing that as a marketing thing or something.
Yeah.
But that's all I see from him because I don't see him live that much. So I don't know. Maybe he is doing that sincere personal stuff in his act too, and I'm just like judging based on his Instagram stuff.
You hate him for the things that made him some money.
I know me and Mac were in Pittsburgh, and Jeff Asmus was in town at the same time as us. I think we were performing for 2 people and Jeff Asmus was performing for hundreds. And and then Mac said something about us hanging out, like we should go hang out with Jeff. And Jeff was like, "Oh, Jason's funny, but I don't like that Mac guy." And that actually was like a reoccurring thing. Like,
oh yeah,
like somebody who's kind of bigger is like, "Oh, I'm not gonna hang out with you because Mac's there." And then I would be nice to Mac and not tell him.
Yeah,
I would be like, "Yeah, he just says he's busy."
I'm assuming Mac's gonna see this.
Maybe. I don't know. Would Mac watch it? I told him.
I bet you he would.
He didn't even. I saw him at Paul Miller's album recording, and he asked me if I wanted to go back on his podcast.
He may not know.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, I told him then, and he didn't know."
Oh,
I'm doing something.
Literally, the last 2 or 3 times I've seen him, he was like really shit faced. So that was like, I don't think he would even remember that I told him I was doing a pod.
Well, yeah, it's hard to get any information into his head. He just
I don't. I think he's always thinking about what he's about to say.
Yeah.
How did you 2 have a podcast? I mean, I was on it like a few.
Well, for me, it was like for a while. It was Mac was like, "I'm gonna do everything. You just show up and crack some jokes."
I feel
and then
like
he would put me over all the time, and he would put out clips of me, and I was like, "This is perfect." I just go to his house on Thursdays, I hang out, say some funny stuff, and leave, and then it's like helping me.
Well,
and then eventually he started to think he was big too. Like he got an ego so fast, so he's like, "You need to be making clips," and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." Well, I wasn't ever supposed to do anything. You were supposed to be lucky to have me, and that was it. Well,
I'm just thinking of this podcast right now being you and Mac, and you go in to start telling how you feel about Jeff Asmus' current comedy, I'm just over here like, what about Jeff Christmas?
That's what we did. I
know. I mean, that's fun.
I came up with Jeff Christmas, I think.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I just came up with that now.
Oh, we did a sketch. Jeffrey Christmas and Alex Dragon Grinch.
I'm such a hack.
Alex Dragon Grinch.
I didn't know any of this.
And they did a podcast together. Because you remember, we were dissing other podcasts.
Yeah, you guys you were going Pastor Troy and just trying to start rap beefs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's smart.
Yeah. Like, so it was Jeff Christmas and Alex Dragon Grinch. And then they dressed up like that, and then I made myself like James Webb, and they just cut to me like behind a keyboard, and I was just laughing really loud. I was mocking James Webb would laugh at their stuff in the background, so I was doing the laugh.
Oh, James films Jeff and Alex's
when they started. I think I doubt he does it at this point. Yeah. He's like,
actually,
he's a bigger deal. But then
I see James.
Then we tagged them all, and they like blocked us. They never even acknowledged it. They just because that was the other thing too is like we would.
You thought you could get some. What do you? I don't know. We had synergy.
We had beef with Steve Hoffstetter.
Nice.
Because I made a shirt that said I'm going to kill Steve Hoffstetter with a lead pipe. And I was doing this. I had this reoccurring bit I would do.
Why do you hate this? Because we can talk about what you were. Yeah. Why don't you go into your whole Charlie Kirk, Steve Hofstetter?
Well, I might do a video essay or a movie about this.
Video essay.
Yeah. I feel like the problem is like not enough people know about who these people really are and what they do.
Is it fair to do a video essay while simultaneously giving people laws of being cool? That's crazy work.
I do like some video essays though.
I don't know what a video essay is.
It's just a YouTube video about something that has like some research in it.
Oh, okay.
You've watched these, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty good content on YouTube.
Everything I've ever known has come from YouTube. So
yeah. Then you've definitely watched video essays. A video essay is just a guy talking about one thing for 10, 20 minutes.
Right. Okay.
That's where I get most of the stuff I say is from that. Honestly. If I know anything informational.
So Steve Hofstetter, I'll set it up for you. Steve Hofstetter.
The Steve Hofstetter beef, we had him responding to us, and we actually got like that was like one of our more viral things we did. Is like say Steve Hofstetter was like I forget what we said about him. Just like that he wasn't woke or something. But my story was Steve Hoffstetter destroyed me at one of his events.
Right.
And then they posted online. I lost my job and my family. Like I made all this stuff so that I was there to kill Steve Hoffstetter as revenge because they took everything from me. I said they took everything from me. They took everything from me. But the only thing I have left, the only thing I have left is this lead pipe. I'll show you the sweater I have. I got one printed before he made us take it down.
Right. So, yeah. So, Steve Hofstetter's whole career was based on him destroying hecklers.
Right.
Right. And then Charlie Kirk made a career off of destroying liberal losers.
Yeah.
Right.
In debates.
And
both of them are lying. They like manufacture and edit the videos to make them look better.
Right.
Like, even though Steve Hofstetter's hecklers have microphones for some reason and perfectly clear audio because he does like a Q&A session and he like goads them into like saying like he'll goad them into saying something like gay people shouldn't get married and it'd be like, oh, so you disagree with being in love? Or like,
yeah, right.
He'll just like get them on the most
does he
easy
have
stuff.
like any of them that he had the most perfect response that you?
I mean, he always does, but
really, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They're, from what I understand, completely bullshit. The other thing about him is he's a psycho, and he like has Google Analytics on all his stuff. So if you mention him or tag him in anything, he watches it. Nice. So you could get him to like respond to anything. I've seen him respond on Facebook to people where it's like, how are you even friends with them?
Right. Well,
like he's in there. He's like out there.
Right.
Like,
well, we've said his name about 6 times. And yeah, so you think Charlie Kirk's whole career came from Steve Hofstetter destroying hecklers online?
Who came first, you know? And now Steve Hofstetter, I got to say, he's made millions off of these YouTube videos.
Right.
Like he has like an empire based on, he was like the first guy to destroy hecklers,
right,
which is like a thing everyone's heard of. Comedian destroys heckler. He started that. That's his invention. But he only got so far. People don't know the name Steve Hofstetter in the general. He's not a household name. It's kind of niche, even though he's a millionaire from it. Charlie Kirk, 100 millionaire, doing the exact same thing, right? So basically, he took what Steve Hofstetter was doing, making YouTube videos of destroying people in a very set up kind of way to make people look like you're way smarter and own
and quick.
And you're quick.
Because quick is like everybody just thinks a comedian is like that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's also this thing too where it's like you're surrounded by the crowd and they come after you and can you stand up to them? And Charlie Kirk had that too because he's surrounded by these college students and he's unafraid to go into the bee's nest and get stung, you know. But he comes out, you know, without a mark.
Hofstetter did a very manufactured version of what kind of, I would say, really Bill Burr was famous in the world of comedy, but Bill Burr's like launch into like the next step of fame was that heckler video,
right?
But his was like an organic like situation.
And he wasn't winning.
He wasn't winning.
It was actually like he did not have the crowd on his side.
And I saw him in an interview because this felt very real when he said that when it came out, he was worried that his career was over because he thought everyone thought or was going to think he just sucks.
Who would hire him? Yeah,
he sucks so bad that everyone is just booing him.
Yeah.
And so, but then Hofstetter did a much more manufactured version.
That's right.
Because every comedian after that was thinking, man, I would love to, like, if the crowd came at me, I would go right back at them. I
think he also is partly responsible for a lot of crowd people thinking that's
what it is.
That the most experience they're getting with stand-up is like watching people go back and forth with the crowd.
Yeah.
I just kind of saw it for the first time. You ever see that one where the guy's dealing with a heckler and then he's playing a guitar?
Yeah. This most beautiful, just sweep. They picked him up by the legs, right?
No. He's the guy on stage is playing guitar. There's somebody heckling him.
Right.
And he's like, you got to stop it. He's like, come up here. I'll hit you with the guitar or something.
And it's like a country singer, right?
He's telling jokes. So I think he was a guitar comedian.
Yeah.
And the guy it's kind of off screen, but
I've seen this.
he baseball swings the guitar and completely smashes it over the guy.
Yeah.
But then he's immediately has a face like, oh, I went too far. Like, I don't know if the guy just started like spurting blood or something.
I've seen this.
Because he goes, y'all saw he charged me. It's like the first thing he says. Like, like the crowd is on his side. Then he hits him with the guitar, and it's like, no, everyone's like, you went too far, dude. You weren't supposed to.
I don't know those.
Oh, this is a great video.
But there's one where there's a guy, he might be singing like karaoke or he's just singing alone. Some guy walks, you see him walk on the side, and then he comes out from the back of the stage, walks up to the guy and grabs him by the feet and just scoops him and walks off the stage. He
just smashes down on his front. That rocks. Anyway, I think a lot of people think so. Anyway, so the thing is, Steve Hoffstetter I think it would be a good A24 movie or something about a guy who invents something, like comedian destroys heckler. Then somebody else kind of riffs on it. Charlie Kirk steals the sort of concept of this, and then he uses it for like, the other thing about Steve Hoffstetter, he's extremely liberal.
Okay.
So Charlie Kirk is doing the same thing as him in a kind of like Republican way. So he not only stole his thing, but he like used it for evil in the eyes of Hoffstetter, then got way more famous and rich to the point where he gets assassinated.
So
you're kind of watching what could have been you.
Right.
Like the guy took your thing and got assassinated.
And then, like I was saying, Steve Hoffstetter, not even big enough to get assassinated.
No.
All Steve Hoffstetter could do is destroy heckler, and the heckler murders him.
Yeah, that's right. Me with the pipe.
Right. Charlie Kirk destroys heckler, and he gets assassinated.
Maybe that's how the movie ends. Is like me with the pipe beating him up in the parking lot at the end. Like I'm the guy he destroys at the beginning. And then he gets killed, and it's like comedian murdered, and nobody cares.
I'm thinking, oh yeah,
no one cares.
So
you actually get to see it fleshed out all the way. They both get killed for the same thing, but one's assassinated.
I'm thinking even better film is he gets murdered right in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And now we're just following his loved ones who are now trying to push it all the way to the government that we label it as an assassination.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're mad that Steve Hofstetter didn't
who calls if it's an assassination or not?
That was going to be my next question. Is there a dollar amount or a certain level of government or what? Like, when do you cross over into being assassinated?
I don't know, because like Martin Luther King got assassinated. I don't think of him as a rich guy. I mean, he probably had money.
No, that's what I'm saying. What level of fame?
I think it's a fame thing.
I think it's got. I mean, is there like a followers amount you have to have on Instagram?
Yeah.
I think we should maybe. We might need to push this to the government for real. Let's get a number in place.
Yeah.
As to how many Instagram followers.
When is it considered? I mean, because I would not have called Charlie Kirk an assassination.
Me neither.
I didn't know shit about him. Then the senator in Minneapolis got killed in her house. Did anyone call that an assassination? Nobody even really talked about it.
Nope.
I mean, that wasn't it? Her fucking dog and her husband got killed by some guy.
You just keep calling her. You don't know
I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Horton? It's something like Horton.
I'm sure. Yeah. Whore.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like, what's in Hofstetter's mind though to watch this happen to Charlie Kirk and be like, damn, dude, that was me.
That was me.
But also, I hated that guy. Like the range of emotions. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like the movie Amadeus. Do you ever see that?
I haven't seen Amadeus.
It's about the story of Mozart, but it's all told from the point of view of another composer who's super jealous of Mozart.
Oh, right.
He's like the narrator.
Yeah, that's like Robert Downey in Oppenheimer.
I never saw it.
Robert Downey was just jealous of Oppenheimer.
Okay,
but he acted like he was working with him the whole time, but he was really setting him up.
Low-key, he's a hater.
He was a hater. And speaking of Oppenheimer, this is a fucking big question I have. I went through the comment sections of some of the video of them testing.
Oh, yeah, you did message this to me, didn't you?
Yeah.
the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, they're testing it.
Yeah.
I mean, for it being the bomb that could possibly end mankind.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like 10 miles away from it, videoing it.
I
mean, that's not that far. Right?
Right. It still blows back your hair, right? Like,
I mean,
10 miles.
They're like, is this the bomb that ends the world?
I wonder if it's like, the original X-ray technicians all just got like cancer in 99% of their body because they didn't know. I wonder if those guys all got like fucked up.
Well,
like,
Brandon,
all the
I raised this question to Brandon. He said that they were filming that John Wayne Genghis Khan movie not too far away from it. And apparently everyone from that crew is dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. So, yeah, maybe it did. That's funny. I wonder, too, could they have just set up a camera and then no one was actually there?
Maybe
it was just like an unmanned camera. Like maybe they just set up a camera.
No.
And
if you watch the movie Oppenheimer,
I didn't see it.
And
I would have just put up a camera and been like, "We'll check this."
No,
back.
they're all sitting there with those cool like dirt bike glasses.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's another.
They can fly an old World War I plane.
That's another good Roy D. Mercer. Is Roy calls somebody
the prank call guy?
The prank call guy. He calls somebody to complain about these safety glasses that he bought, and he's like, "Yeah, my son put them on, and he thought he would hot rod the car up and down the street, and apparently that peripheral vision ain't that good, and he mowed over somebody's mailbox, and I need about $300." And the guy goes,
the mailbox.
He goes, well, what exactly do you think safety goggles are supposed to do? And he goes, well, they're supposed to keep you safe, by God.
That's awesome. That guy rocks.
Oh, dude, flipping Oppenheimer into Roy D. Mercer, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to pause and.
Sometimes I got to admire my own work because no one else does.
Yeah, dude. Sucks out here being a uncredited genius. I always think about David Lynch said there's a bunch of like genius artists out there who just die and no one ever sees their stuff.
Yeah, or live.
Yeah, even worse.
Yeah.
Live with and never get the credit they deserve.
No, this is all right. I'll do one more of my topics because this is the one that I think you'll be most excited about.
Yeah, let's
do it. It's not long either. And I hope you get to see this one day. Do you drive down North Ave a lot?
Not a lot, but I used to live over there. I've been down it.
So yeah, where we live in Humboldt, it's pretty much all Hispanic.
Yep.
So
yeah, once you get past west of like Kedzie.
Yeah. And so when you're going down North Ave, like really
if you go even further though, it becomes black.
Yeah. But that's if you're going west.
Yeah, go
west. All right.
Now
if you're going towards the lake from here,
it's white.
Well, I'm just talking about this particular graffiti thing.
Okay.
So it's right by Humboldt Park, and I'm assuming it was done by Hispanic people. It's a big graffiti piece on there's a big fence of some abandoned lot.
Okay.
And it's a big, like, beautiful graffiti piece.
Yeah.
And it says "For the Real" on it.
Oh, for the real. REEAL?
REAL.
For the real on a big fence.
On a big fence.
Okay.
And all I can think is that it's like the Humboldt Park, like, local Hispanic community. It was like when they first started adopting like black culture.
Okay.
And like to them, "For the real" is like a saying.
Maybe, yeah. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
You have to go and see.
For the real.
Yeah. For the real.
Yeah, for the real, man.
For the real, man.
I like it.
I don't know. I was just looking, I was like, "For the real." Is that a saying? That's not a saying.
Yeah. I've never heard that. Maybe the police showed up and they didn't finish the sentence.
No, it's completed.
For the real ones.
Yeah, it just says "For the real." It is definitely completed. It's been there since I've lived there. But
yeah. All right.
I thought you'd be more
check
excited.
That out. I can't picture it.
I'm sorry. I did a stupid segment right after I talked about how smart I am.
It did remind me of some graffiti I saw over there. There's that National Guard building on like North and Kedzie. Mm-hmm. It's like this big, scary building.
Yeah. It looks like a big jail.
Yeah, it's kind of like fucked up. It's super I think it's like an armory.
Yeah.
There might be like a bunch of machine guns in there or something.
Well, I mean, it's on Humboldt Park. I think they just keep supplies and shit in there.
I think it says armory, which like it's National Guard, so it's like they might have like
that makes
some
sense.
real because the windows are like heavily like chained up and
they
stuff.
Probably if they're when the.
But anyway, one day I'm driving past it and somebody had graffitied up that building, but they had just like a can of green spray paint, and it looks like they tried to draw like the skyline of Chicago, but it was all fucked up and weird, honestly like if a 6-year-old drew it.
Yeah.
And then it just said like Davey says stay cool. It's something like it was like the most like. I'm like, did some drunk guy just go and do this?
Well, yes.
Like
that's
Davey?
exactly what happened, probably.
But it was like. It's like the scariest building in the world, and this guy's just like basically like drawing on it with crayons.
I mean, I feel like you could do it there because there is like a lot of stuff around. So if
it's a kind of busy corner.
If you got black bagged by the government, I feel like a lot of people would see it.
It would be funny to get black bagged for writing like "Stay chill, bro." Yeah. He wrote "Stay chill, bro" on the White House.
Oh shit!
The government came in and executed me.
Yeah, for a good time
for
call.
Spreading good vibes.
Yeah. For calling my roommate gay.
Yeah, I posted it online and they backtraced me and executed me.
I got black bagged for writing Steve Hoffstetter's gay on the armory.
Turns out it was a big deal.
It is pretty cool that Assassination starts off with ass.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Ass nation.
What is that one song that goes ass?
I don't know. I mean, it could be a lot of songs. A lot of songs are just communicating that very same thing.
Ass. A nation.
Miss New Booty. I found you, Miss New Booty.
Is that Petey Bob?
No, it's Bubba Sparks.
Oh, yeah, Bubba.
What happened to Bubba Sparks?
Man, I bet you he went. I bet you he's like full on Travis Kelce redneck now.
What's a Travis Kelce redneck?
Well, you know that kind of trajectory.
He's a football player, right?
Yeah. So
the Taylor Swift.
You know the trajectory of like high school wigger. Who gets out of high school and kind of slowly transitions into like a redneck.
You're describing Kid Rock.
Yes. This is common, by the way. This is not. I
mean, Kid Rock started in rap rock, and then later he did country.
You know that Kid Rock is basically an amalgam of. Yeah. That's a common thing.
I agree. I have seen that in my high school.
I would say 50% of like the friends I grew up with are exact thing.
Yeah,
and I just stayed the route.
It's like they were rebelling in high school. They're like, I'm going to listen to rap.
No.
But really, they were always deep down into country.
I don't know. I think that might be more of who they really were than the country one.
You think the rap is more who they really are? And now they're older and they're like, I need to be more conservative because I'm an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys get really racist, too.
Yes.
Yeah, they're compensating. Their life sucks.
Yeah.
Nothing ever good happened.
Yeah.
They never had a plan either.
But their lives were definitely cooler back when they were wearing like the fake diamond stud earrings and listening to 3-6 and getting speakers in their car.
Yeah.
They were definitely much better people.
Yeah.
You know what else
It's kind of like Kung Fu Hustle.
You know what else I noticed? Kung Fu Hustle. And it's got the famous black dude who does like
I don't think there's any black people on it.
What's the karate black movie that I'm thinking of? Black Dynamite?
There's like The Last Dragon.
That's it.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
This movie, Kung Fu Hustle, is like newer, like 2006 or something. And it's like, it follows, it's one of my favorite movies. If you want just like good karate movie.
Yeah.
But like the main character, he like helps this little mute girl because the kids are bullying her, and then they like beat him up and pee on him. So then he becomes bad. He like joins a gang and stuff.
Right.
And then in the end,
they called the Dragons?
They're called the Axe Gang, and they all have axes.
That's so lame.
Dude, the movie is really good. It's like corny on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
get what you mean.
It's cool.
It's like the Warriors or something, right?
What happens in the movie is you keep thinking these are the heroes, and then it's someone else. It happens like over and over. And it ends up being like these old people are like really good at karate. Then there's a scene where they're like playing this one of those instruments where the two guys sit at it and like ching chong ching, like that. But then they shoot like fucking swords when they play the instrument.
Right.
So you're like fighting with them, you're running towards them, they're shooting swords at you.
I'll probably never see it, but
great action movie.
Yeah, I'll watch it after you see Rango.
I'll watch Rango.
I know you'll love Rango. I do have like a new thing I think I've realized about country music.
Yeah, what's that?
Because I like a lot of old country music. I like a lot of country music in general.
Okay. I like the stuff that's not pop country.
Well, so this
where it's just like a guitar player, singer-songwriter stuff.
So this is my kind of
Woody Guthrie, I think, not Woody Guthrie, Hank Williams or something.
Yeah, I like Hank and my main guy.
I don't like his badass son or whatever. I don't like that kind of music.
I like Hank Jr.
Yeah, they always listen. What is that called?
A Country Boy Can't Survive.
No, it's like it's called like outlaw country.
Oh, outlaw country.
I just stopped.
Oh well, that's because
I worked in a kitchen.
Oh,
they used to play it in the kitchen constantly, and I was like, oh my god, this is so corny.
Right.
I got over it.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, I cut you off. Country music.
So like people that like say that they like real country music. Which I would say I'm one of them, or who says they hate pop country music.
Sure.
I find that real rednecks, people that are really country, are the ones who listen to pop country music.
Yeah.
Like the people that go fucking, like, I'm more of the poser than they are.
You say, if you're actually like a country person, you like pop country.
Yes.
That makes sense. Like the people who listen to like I like Taylor Swift's old stuff. Her old stuff.
Taylor Swift, I don't think was ever like country. I'm thinking.
I thought she started in country.
Like brief.
Okay.
I had one song before I think they were like, this is the next big pop star.
Yeah.
I think she literally did one country song.
Like that guy who's always talking shit about Bin Laden in his songs. He just kind of died recently.
Toby Keith. Real country people. Even though I consider his music like really bad,
it's pop country.
Pop country.
Red Solo Cup is catchy.
Real country people love Toby Keith. Yes.
Okay. So this is an interesting theory.
No, because a lot of people act like pop country is, rednecks don't like pop. No, rednecks love pop country. Yeah. And it's actually the more poser type people who act like they love
that's kind of true for rap too. Like real hood people listen to like the shitty hip hop. They don't listen to like Nas or fucking Mos Def. They don't listen to lyrical conscious shit. They listen to the murder trap stuff.
Yeah.
That's more pop. Like that. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that's true for both groups.
All my friends,
you're more hood or you're more country if you listen to the pop stuff.
Yeah, my friends that hunt,
you ain't got time to get into the niche. You don't have the internet connection.
Yeah, you listen to what is fucking being played for you, and you like it. You find a way to like it.
You're at the bar trying to sleep with someone ugly.
Yeah,
and you're listening to whatever the fuck is playing on the karaoke machine, which is the worst shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's this one song that goes. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my girl feel a little frisky.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And I'm sitting there, and it's like all the redneck people that go hunting, that fucking go mud bogging on the weekend, singing every word to this song. And I'm kind of like, this is lame, but y'all are the real country people.
Dude. You just remind me of a story. Can I tell you the story of something it's I cannot figure out to this day? Is I was in Pittsburgh hanging out with this guy from Toronto. He was like he did the comedy show we were on. He's not really a normal comedian. He has this other big job where he goes like around to different stuff. And he's like, yo, can you tell me this, man? Like, this is not what he's like, we have black people in Toronto. They have a lot of black people, but our black people are like a lot of Caribbean black people, like Jamaican, stuff like that. So me and my friends were at this big American thing. There's probably like Like it's like very
in Toronto.
No, it's in America. So they're on some work trip.
Oh, okay.
So he's got some. He's like, all my coworkers are black and me, and we're on a trip meeting with these other guys. I forget what his job was. Some kind of labor type of thing. You know, it could be like fucking HVAC or something for all I remember. But something like that, you know, working class type shit. Yeah. They're at this big meeting, and he's like, tell me why all American black people know how to line dance. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
And he goes, yeah, they do. Because this song came on, and they immediately all lined up and just started doing the same dance. And I started thinking like, oh, are you talking about like Soulja Boy, like crank that or something?
Was he at a wedding?
No, this is a big like work thing. Oh, it was like a work.
Oh no, yeah. I'm forgot like, about that part.
Yeah, no worries. But I was like, me and him went back and forth all night. He couldn't remember the song, but he insisted, no, this was line dancing. Like this wasn't like.
I'm thinking that song.
Maybe it was the song. I mean, it could have been that song. What do you do for that song?
I mean, black people do get up and I guess their version of line dancing to that song.
So maybe there is some song like that out there that is like a line dancing.
If that song comes on somewhere and there is like a group of black people, I feel like that's more of a thing for a function, though. Not really.
I mean, this was like a big function. It was it was like a work. I forget what you call it, like a jamboree.
If he saw that, I guarantee it's from that song.
Okay. That might be it, dude. You might have solved it right now. I guess I don't know.
I don't know the name of that song.
Either, but I
think I call it Doo-Doo Brown because they just go down, down, do your name, and I don't know what it's called though.
Yeah, we've talked for like a half hour. It was sort of like the sriracha thing, where I was like, no, black people do not line dance, and he was like, even my Caribbean, like the Caribbean black people from Canada, didn't know what was going on. It was like American black people.
I bet you that's it. I guarantee that's it.
And I asked black people about this before too, and they didn't know. You're the first person to have an answer.
That's the only one. I mean, I've definitely seen a lot of groups of black people like in sync dancing to that.
What if it was just like the chicken dance or something? And this guy's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean,
it was the Macarena or something.
If he was Nigerian, I would have said that. But I feel like Caribbean's got to be a little more hip to American culture. Oh,
this guy was white but he said his black coworkers didn't know. It was a fucking confusing story. We argued about it all night because I was kept on trying to think like you, like, what about this? What about that? And he couldn't remember the song or anything. My mind, it was like, Soulja Boy crank that. Everyone was doing the, or whipping nay nay. Everyone's doing like, there's like dance songs.
Wipe Me Down.
Was that?
Wipe Me Down. Boosie.
Oh, is there a boozy dance? You know it? Oh yeah. Yeah, you remember.
I don't know the rest of it. No, I brought it. Because I was saying I thought I just call that song Doo Doo Brown. But now I got.
You're looking it up?
Well, no, actually, I'm looking up another Doo Doo Brown.
How about the?
I want to. This I screenshotted this one.
Doo Doo Brown. What is that? Is that a comedian?
It was a comedian at some show in Birmingham, and I had to screenshot it. There you go for the
Doo Doo Brown.
But yeah,
he comes out to the Doo Doo Brown song.
Down,
Doo Doo Brown.
And then the guy from Toronto was like, "Why are all the black people line dancing?"
Yeah. What if it was? There's the electric slide. There's the and the other wedding one I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about? Where there's like a now boop-a-doo. What's that song? It's like
two hops this time.
Yeah, two hops. Yeah, that shit. That song. Slide to the left.
The cha-cha slide.
Cha-cha slide. Fuck that song.
Yeah, that also could have been the one.
I hate that song.
I hate that shit. I hate white weddings decided that they're black. If you go to one where they're not like really playing any hip hop or anything, their black song is apple bottom jeans, boots with the I hate it so. I didn't like that song when it came out.
No, it's not a good song.
And that is the go-to if you're at like a wedding where, I mean,
dude, there's some funny songs though. That was reminding me of another song that I like. That's basically or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to even talk about this. Yeah, I mean, I'm just backing out before I even start because sometimes we do these tangents where it's like I was about to do a tangent that was not a good tangent because we were talking about something, and I was just going to bring up another song that reminded me of that really had nothing to do with what we were talking about. So then I was trying to course correct, and I sound like an idiot.
No, that's the basis of this podcast. Well, obviously, before podcasts, it was just like radio, like morning shows, right? And so, because I was thinking about
that was the only time where guys just talk about wherever.
Yeah, but
bullshit.
I feel like there had to be some sort of stipulation with the DJ as far as, because you got to think all these people are going to work, right?
Right.
And
well, they're listening to what, like Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony, or what I think of as like really big ones.
Yeah.
But there's like Bob and Tom, Bob and Tom.
I guess I'm thinking more on the local level, more like a Bob and Tom. Because I remember when I was growing up, there was Lex and Terry.
Okay.
And then there was another one. John Boy and Billy was the other one. And
I grew up in the Chicago area. We had Man Cow, which was like a shock jock.
Yeah. And I've heard stories about Man Cow being
I knew some local comedians would go on there.
Everyone hates him here. Yeah. Oh, and then Patrice O'Neill had he
had beef with Man Cow.
Well, apparently
I saw his
Man Cow started a beef between Bill Burr and Patrice.
Yeah, I saw a video about that.
Yeah,
I had to watch because I was like, Man Cow.
Yeah,
I wonder what he's doing now, Man Cow. I mean, the idea he's fat, so he's like a man cow. He's like making fun of himself, but his actual show was him just being mean to people. But like,
no, Man Cow's his last name.
Oh, I thought it was because he was a fat looking weirdo. He was an ugly fat guy. Maybe it is his last name, but it's also described him.
That is funny.
I just took it literally.
Oh, really?
I thought he gave himself like a name, like I'm a fat.
You literally could be right. I thought it was his
last. He's a weird, ugly guy, and he's fat.
Damn. Is he still going? Well,
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'd like to look him up.
Is there any way me and you would have been allowed to do radio, like morning radio?
If we were good
obviously,
comedians?
We couldn't cuss and stuff. But do you think they would have been like, you guys gotta understand, you can't always act like everything sucks because like
I headlined the Drop comedy show and they had me do radio. I had to call in.
No, but what if we were
okay? What if we didn't have a talk show?
What if we were the morning?
I was on my lunch break at my job.
Yeah,
I was a recess monitor, and I called the radio station and just was like, I made a joke. They're like, the trivia question is like, where do men cry the most? And I said, in a hollowed out log. And then whatever, they gave away free tickets to the show. Whoever answered in your car or whatever.
Oh, answer. I have an easy.
Is this what you're talking about? Something like us having a radio show?
Yes,
like
us
we're
being
Howard
the voice.
Stern.
Us being the voice of South Bend in the morning.
I don't know if they have that.
No, I'm just saying back in the day.
Yeah.
Would they have come to us and been like, guys, you guys are way too, like you say everything sucks all the time and people are on their way to work. You got to be a little.
You're more saying like, would our style ever fly?
Would they be like?
Because I remember we had like Ricky Smiley in the morning, and I'm pretty sure that was taped in Atlanta.
Yeah,
and
Ricky
then they
Smiley
would just sell it everywhere.
He had a very famous radio career.
Yeah, I loved him.
You liked Ricky Smiley?
When it was 6 a.m., it was better.
Oh yeah.
I was driving to work at 6 a.m.
Right, everything does sound. I used to watch. Do you remember those shows?
He was kind of funny too.
Was he?
I mean, they would talk shit about stuff. You go on a date, you got to wash your hair. I don't know if you should watch. I don't know. Just made up radio bullshit.
Radio bullshit was entertaining. Yeah. I mean, considering your circumstances.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they would come to us and be like,
we're too negative.
It's like, you guys just spent an hour talking about how Sinners sucks. Everyone likes Sinners. That's not good.
Opie and Anthony did that shit.
Yeah.
They would just be like, they literally did that with like, or you know what happened when do you ever hear the clip of Howard Stern when Selena died?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of funny, but it's like horrible.
He's saying he doesn't care.
They're like, oh, this fucking like, he's just saying like racist stuff about her. This fucking Mexican girl died. They go, play us a clip of her music, huh? And they play like 10 seconds of La Cucaracha.
Oh.
They're just trashing her. It was like the day she died.
Yeah.
They were doing that. So I don't know, like there were some haters on the radio in the 90s.
Okay.
Opie and Anthony are just,
Lex
notorious
and Terry,
haters.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that we're hating. It's that we sound so bleak sometimes.
I guess. I think we do.
Maybe not.
I think we just fucking guard what's good and bad. I think we'll say something's good if it's good. Yeah.
Did you see that? You would hate that Indian guy.
We have a whole episode about how Blade is awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
And Blade was awesome, and it's kind of funny. We have an episode about how Sinners sucks, and Blade is awesome. Like we'll talk about every black vampire movie.
Vampire in Brooklyn better than Sinners, by the way.
I'll check that out. I think I saw. Is it a bunch of kids?
No, Vampire in Brooklyn is Eddie Murphy and Snoop Dogg. No, Snoop's not in that. Is Snoop in?
Snoop is in one with Jamie
he's in
Foxx.
He's in the other.
Did you see that Night Shift?
Night Shift.
Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg fight vampires. But
that's new, right?
That's a newer movie.
Is that on Apple?
It was on Netflix when I saw it, but. I had a joke I tried in stand-up, but nobody had seen the movie.
That movie.
But my joke was like, if you're a black vampire, you can't just be like Van Helsing. It has to be like shift work for you. Like they can't just be vampire hunters. Right. They have to clock in.
You got to clock in. Yeah, that goes along with my why don't you just retire? You're a vampire.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you don't need to work.
But it was like the movie is really based around like what if vampire hunting was like a 9 to 5,
right?
Like there's more job aspects to it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of a fun.
The only thing they could have done to make it blacker would be at a car wash, a night shift car wash job.
Man, they might go to like a car wash or someplace like that. Like it doubles as like where they clock in to do vampire shit.
That's where they get the supplies to fight vampires.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like they have like a storeroom for their weapons and they legit had a time clock in the movie. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But whatever. Night Shift was actually I liked it all right. It was kind of stupid in the end, but I don't know. Snoop Dogg and Jamie Lee Foxx fighting vampires. Not bad.
Should we do a recommendations portion of our podcast? I feel like a lot of people do that.
We should rank every black vampire movie.
Well, all right. Blade 1.
That's number 1.
Vampire in Brooklyn
2.
And then
Night Shift number 3.
Night Shift 3.
Sinners at the bottom, I guess.
Hold on.
There's another one I saw where it's like kids fighting vampires in like it's like it has a name like Vampires in Brooklyn, but it's like a different part of New York. It was kind of like more of a kids kind of now. It was like a little more tame.
I feel like Abraham Lincoln. I mean,
That's
did
good,
sign.
But is that a black vampire?
Well, Abraham Lincoln did sign the fucking abolition.
Well, you know the premise of the vampire Abraham thing?
No, I don't know.
I've seen it. Part of it is that they are just like using the slaves to drink blood and nobody notices. Like if you're a vampire in the South, you could just go suck the blood of a slave. Nobody's going to notice they're gone. Like you just own a bunch of slaves and you drink their blood.
Is that more racist or less racist that you want to... Because I feel like if you're racist, there's no...
advantage of the systemic racism to hide their killing of people and vampiring them.
Yeah, but if you're super racist, would you be okay with black blood being inside you?
Oh, yeah. The one drop rule.
Yeah.
Technically, now all these vampires are black, too.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Did I just poke a hole in Abraham Lincoln vampire hunting?
There is like a speech that the villain vampire makes about the fucking slaves and stuff. We'll have to rewatch that and see. Like he does draw out like, haha, this is what we're doing. And then Abraham Lincoln's like, I'm going to protect the black people from vampires too. Like that's an aspect of the movie, but it has a little bit of a white savior thing going on because it is just like white people helping the black people.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
There is a black guy on his team, but yeah.
The Help.
Or I don't know.
Nah, you know what? There's one good white savior moment in like a early 90s movie that you know the actor Chris Cooper?
No.
You definitely
I probably know him by face.
You 100% would know him by face. But have you ever seen A Time to Kill with Samuel L. Jackson?
No, it's on my list. You actually recommended it to me before.
Well, there's Samuel L. Jackson. This doesn't give anything away, but he accidentally, while trying to kill the guys who raped his daughter.
Uh-huh.
He accidentally shoots a cop.
Okay.
And like the cop has to give his leg amputated.
Okay.
And it's a white cop that Samuel L. Jackson has known since he was a little kid. And the guy's obviously pissed that he got shot, but in court he gives like a speech that's not corny. It's actually really good.
And it's like,
but it's like a white savior moment.
Sure. Because it's the white guy.
But there's like, they actually had like subtlety back then. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, It
was well written or
you
whatever.
could see that the dude was pissed at this black dude that shot him, but he understands why it happened.
Yeah.
But he's not like, that man is an angel. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not corny. All right, I'm going to watch that. You've recommended it to me twice now, so I'll try and check it out
There's
soon.
some corny shit in the movie.
I want to ask you, though, you saw Weapons, and you wouldn't tell me anything about what you thought of it.
I figured, yeah.
So what did you think about Weapons? By the way, I don't think there's any black people in Weapons.
No, a couple of the students.
We were just talking about a bunch of black stuff, but yeah, maybe a couple of the students, but that none of the prominent people.
Yeah.
There's an Asian fella.
Why did you bring that up?
We've been talking about black vampire movies. And I'm just pointing out that my segue is not good.
I just would say, if you look at Weapons, the town that they're in, makes perfect sense that there's not black people in the film.
Yeah. Honest filmmaking.
Honest. Well, you said there's the principal is like a gay Asian dude. So,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I said. There's an Asian.
Yeah.
Gay Asian.
A Gaysian.
I was laughing my ass off at the scene where they have all the hot dogs and their little matching chairs.
I did. I'm so glad you noticed.
I thought that was so funny. Did you think it was bad or?
It annoyed me a little bit. I was just like,
they're having
it's
lunch?
like, I know they're gay. You know, like, who would make hot dogs like that?
I didn't think about it. Yeah, I guess maybe it's a gay joke, but I was also like, this is an insane lunch.
It was crazy.
That's what made me laugh. Like,
no,
I was like, is it a gay joke or is it just funny?
He takes like a tray that you would get at like fucking Home Goods, like really nice tray.
Yeah, they had their matching chairs too.
Yes, matching chairs.
Which that made me think about if you're gay. You know, you're a man. You always have your chair when you're.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, if you're gay, you have two.
Right.
So I like that.
Well, no, I think don't they say that they kind of decide early on who's like, you know, like if there was the grandpa's chair, there's like the gay guy who's
he's
grandpa.
Like the older gay guy has his like dad's chair.
Right, yeah.
Okay. But they both had chairs.
Yeah, they both have chairs, but he makes a hot dog and chip lunch, right? And he's got a tray that looks just like this, and it's like compartmentalized. And he's got 4 hot dogs.
I think it was like 6 or 8.
Or maybe
it was like too many.
There was a lot of hot dogs. It goes all the way across the top.
Yeah.
And then compartmentalize a thing of chips here.
Yeah.
And he like drizzles like fucking mustard over it.
Is that what? I don't remember that. That's horrible.
And I'm watching. I'm like, this is a sinister lunch, like to eat at home. And
they're watching TV
he
or whatever.
He really fancied up hot dogs and chips.
Yeah.
But yeah, it I don't know if it bugged me, but I was like, that's weird.
I definitely noticed, you know.
I'm
you know, there was a few things like that. Like I also laughed when she's at home and they're watching the infomercial with that string thing, you know, where it shoots like a string out that goes really fast in the air and it's moving around. You know, it's when she's at her. It's like toward the very beginning. She's like at home and you're like kind of scared. Like, is the town gonna go after her? And she has the TV on. It's an infomercial.
Remember this. Yes.
He's like, the string is moving at 34 miles per hour.
I do remember that part and not knowing what was on.
I remember
TV.
that infomercial.
Oh, really?
Like that's an old thing they would try and sell you. I don't know what it was for. It was like just kind of a goofy toy, I guess.
My favorite. Have you ever heard of the wax vac?
No. What does a wax vac do?
For people that can't handle Q-tips,
okay,
we have the wax vac, and it was one of those.
I'm kind of nervous because Q-tips are already controversial.
Why?
Because people say you're not supposed. It damages your ear, and people misuse Q-tip. You ever heard about the Q-tip stuff?
I bet you I'm probably one of the people because I get down in there.
Doctors tell you not to do that.
Well, I mean, it's because my ear is like itching, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, but they had
damage your ears. You know?
They had the wax vac, and it was like one of those as seen on TV items.
Yeah.
But it was shown.
Okay, I'm scared now.
The commercial.
Is it a vacuum?
Uh-huh.
Is it a vacuum?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the commercial depicts using a Q-tip as like one of the most strenuous activities you can do. And it's just like, and so there's one part where the guy goes to grab a Q-tip. They've already shown 2 people fuck up already. And then this one guy the guy talks about like ear sensitivity, and he's like, he takes a Q-tip and he goes, "Ah!" Like, and then they show a little gun vacuum that you stick to your side of your, and it's supposed to suck the wax out.
There's like a Mexican thing that they do when you're Mexican, where they roll up a piece of paper and put it in and light it on fire, and the suction of the fire, because fire pulls air out.
Say that again?
They make a tube out of paper and put one into your ear, and then they light the tube on fire like a birthday party, and it pulls the wax out through the fire, because fire pulls air into it. So that's the vacuum, I think, is based on this old Mexican thing that I've heard of.
They went really far to solve earwax there.
I heard because I used to get this buildup, and they say just put water in your ear. They don't want you to. The doctors will say don't do nothing.
Well,
just put water in your ear, or there's some medicines.
The thing,
because you could fuck yourself up if you mess up you get balance issues and stuff. If you're, the fucking,
look,
you know what I'm talking about?
I told you about. Would House tell me not to?
I don't know.
I bet you he wouldn't.
I mean, if House brought it up, you could be like, yeah, well, you're on OxyContin, so
yeah,
you
right.
tell me not to use a Q-tip, bro.
And I saw all the way up to season 5, so they did show his degenerative muscle in his leg, and it's pretty nasty.
Because he's got a walking.
I'd be like, how about House? How about lift your pant leg up?
Yeah, and then tell me about Q-tips.
Let's see who's healthy.
Yeah, let's compare.
You British fuck.
Yeah, we know you're faking that accent. Me and you we're in the same hospital bed just talking shit to House.
How about, dude, I'm ready to go to war with England for real.
I feel you. Just to fucking run up the score a few points.
Yeah.
No other reason, just to kind of do a fucking victory lap in their face, because we already beat them. We don't got to prove anything.
I almost pulled the card on. There's been this really weird English dude that's been hanging at that beach bar that I work at for a couple weeks. Okay. And he's just it doesn't look like he sleeps, but he's he's offered me Coke 5 times.
Did you watch Magnolia?
Not yet.
Okay. Right. There's a weird gay guy who hangs out at the bar, and he's just pretentious in this one scene. I was going to see if it was him. He's also the villain from The Burbs. It's the same actor.
I haven't seen The Burbs either.
Okay.
Yeah.
This little German guy who plays villains in movies all the time. Go on. Guy at the beach place sucks. I'm wondering if you've seen this, any of these references might be funny. Maybe, but.
Well. He offered me Coke a bunch of times, and then he asked me if there was any way I could Venmo him $50 yesterday. I was like, no. And he's like,
he just said, hey, can you send me $50?
Yeah. And he's always.
Did he try and be like, but I offered you Coke?
No. I don't think he had remembered that he'd done. This is how fucked up he is. This isn't he's just shit faced, but he hangs at the beach all day. But he's
fucking.
He's always coming up to me to shake my hand. He always puts his hand out like this,
Yeah.
And so one day I told him that I wasn't gonna give him $50. He's like, oh, good man. And I fucking did one of those where I did one of these, and he's like, no. And then he holds his hand out like this, basically what I did was an improper handshake.
He wanted you to redo it.
And I go, no, we're in America, man. And I was joking, you know, and he started laughing, and I hit him with you ever heard of a year called 1776?
That fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, no one was there to witness.
We should put together a compilation of us owning.
Owning.
I got the guy at the fucking Circle K.
I told people. Matter of fact, Joe was at Laugh Factory complaining about that guy. And I told him your story.
We should just own lots of cashiers and fucking losers. And get together a big compilation of us putting punching down.
That's gonna be my body cam, my punching down
That
body
would be
cam.
sick, dude.
I like that.
I've been getting into this video I found recently on Instagram. There's this guy who goes around and he finds Nigerian guys and he starts acting like he's putting a curse on them, and they freak out and start running away.
Is it a white guy?
No, it's another black guy.
Thank God.
And he's like, for the sacrifice. And they're like, no, Jesus Christ, no. And it's just start yelling at each other on the street.
Yeah. Nigerians are,
You gotta see these curse videos.
I mean, are
just picking on people who don't deserve it, you know? That's the point.
Are American Nigerians like street smart, or are they just book smart?
Well, I don't know. I think they are kind of book smart.
I know they're book smart.
I think they like, there's this weird thing in the black community that I'm not allowed to talk about where Africans are like judgmental towards other black people.
I know
and
that.
I think the Nigerians,
I think most people know that.
Right. I don't know. I haven't experienced it or anything, but you know, I think there's this thing where Nigerians might sometimes think they're better than American black people. So they come off as nerds and stuff.
I've seen interviews of Nigerians saying they are.
Yeah. And they do weird shit too, like they don't consider you black if you're mixed or something. They have like different rules for like what makes you black and weird shit. I don't know if it's Nigerians, but like African black people.
Like, the reason I ask is I know that, you know, they do very well in school and stuff, but can you swindle a Nigerian guy on the street really easily, or are they smart in that area as well?
I don't know, because there are like the Nigerian email scams,
right?
So they got their version of like,
but that's them scamming
right
white people,
but
right?
they gotta be probably a little bit smart about scams if they have like a whole industry of it, you know?
True, yeah.
Can you scam an Indian guy? Because they have all the Indian scammers in the, I don't know.
Oh, speaking of Indian guys, did you see the Indian guy who was...
You never said if you liked the movie Weapons, by the way. It's killing me. Did you not like it? I feel like...
Well, I think we said this the last time that we were on. We said that...
It's driving me crazy. The whole in the background of everything we're saying.
That the version of a great film in 2025 is that it wasn't horrible. And so, yeah, Weapons wasn't horrible.
I thought it was legitimately good.
I won't say that.
Not because the whole movie, but because the ending, I got fucking hyped when all the kids started chasing her down. I got stoked for that part. So I was like, it ended so strong. I was like, this is sick. I was like, this is a good movie.
You know what my first guess was? That, and I'm glad it didn't happen. I was kind of seeing how they were going to do it, and they didn't even do it, but based on Barbarian and then seeing the beginning of Weapons, I thought it was going to be a movie about school shootings.
Yeah, some people have said that. And the guy, you know, I watched a bunch of interviews with the director, and there's a scene where the guy's going into a house and a big AK-47 gets lit up over the house in his dream. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? The guy, what's his name? Brolin.
A big AK-47.
Yeah, he's having a dream.
Nah, that's not an AK-47 that lights up.
Yeah.
Nah.
In the clouds over the thing.
It says 217.
Yeah, it says 217 on a big AK-47.
I don't think I even noticed that part.
I didn't notice it the first time, but I rewatched it with Nura, and I noticed it the second time.
Okay.
Somebody else pointed it out because a lot of people were saying it's a school shooting thing. You know, the one kid that's left. And I think it is a little bit like a school shooting thing. It's about like everybody blaming different stuff for a school shooting, but really the problems are like deeper. Like
I was kind of searching for that narrative, and I didn't get it.
I thought it was about having alcoholic parents when I seen the kid like feeding his parents.
Right.
And then the director said my dad was an alcoholic, and it was a little bit about that. Mm-hmm. The guy who wrote it, who's like a comedy guy, you know, he's the whitest kids you know.
Oh yeah. Somebody was telling me that. The one I thought the funny part. To me, it made me laugh once it turns out the aunt is like the crazy villain witch.
Yeah.
Is that
I liked her as the witch. I thought she was great.
Yeah. The matter of fact, I thought that's when the movie got like better to me.
Yeah, I think so.
But I was thinking like I didn't know who the director was, but if it was a director that I thought was like super cool, I would have been like, oh, this is him talking about liberal white bitches and how they're the villain.
Somebody said like both of his movies have like a female monster villain.
Well,
because Barbarian is the other one.
No,
and they're like, maybe he has an issue with women.
No, because Barbarian she was like the hero at the end, right?
But she's also, they're running from her, you know?
But she was kind of what she is because of what's been done to her. I thought that was a very liberal movie.
It was. It was all, dude, the villain is like a guy who got canceled.
Yes, like, I know. He's
in Weapons too for like a second. I forget that guy's name.
Everything about Barbarian other than, God damn, they got to do this with everything.
Yeah, it was a little bit much.
I thought there was.
I think if you stop watching the movie after the first part, it's perfect.
Right.
You know, like the first guy, they share the Airbnb. It's creepy. The guy's kind of creepy. You're like, is this guy going to do something? And then it ends up being like a monster smashing his head on the wall.
I definitely,
That was awesome. Yeah.
I definitely remember watching it with Courtney, and me and her were rolling our eyes at the same time for different scenes.
Yeah.
That, to me, it was like, oh, this was a good movie without that. Like
The thing about Weapons is he said he just started writing it because, you know, that other Whitest Kids You Know guy died. And he said
I never watched Whitest Kids You Know.
There was another guy. It was like a big story because I think he killed himself or something. A guy from the Whitest Kids You Know died. So they were all best buddies. And he said he just started writing the movie while he was grieving that guy. And he didn't even know it was going to be a witch halfway through. So I liked that he didn't set out to prove anything. He just kind of wrote it.
No, I love shit like that. But I did feel like it was almost, I would say the movie to me seemed a little directionless.
And I think he did it like that, kind of on purpose. Like he wasn't. I think he said like in one of the interviews, like, dude, because at this point every horror movie is like about trauma or social justice thing. So I feel like he was getting back to like old school horror shit where it's like this is just some fucked up shit happening, and like the mystery is like what's going on. They're trying to figure it out.
And it's just
I did think when they wrote witch on the car, I was like, this is a horror movie. Is it going to be a witch? I did think that right away when I saw a witch on the car. But I couldn't figure out how. I didn't understand how it was going to work.
Yeah, I would definitely say I thought it was less than amazing.
Yeah.
But it was better than Sinners.
I really liked it. I really liked it. I think... what'd you think? Do you see 28 Years Later?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that one?
Literally.
Better than Sinners or worse?
Weapons was better than 28.
I agree with that, yeah. That one, too, was like the first like third was pretty good, and then it got weird.
And then I'll put 28, you know what? Exact same as Sinners.
28 Weeks Later.
Yeah,
Years Later. The newest one.
Yeah. Not 28 Days Later. Way above both of them.
I like 28 Days Later. I think 28 Weeks Later is the worst of the three.
I haven't seen... Yeah, I've only seen the first one and the most recent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought the most recent one I could have done without.
I thought... I like some parts of it.
This is not a good...
I like a giant naked guy going around pulling people's heads off. I thought that was kind of scary and cool. Just out of context, There was a funny joke where the guy shows his girlfriend on the phone and the kid's like thinks she has like a shellfish allergy because she has like surgeries. I don't know if you remember that. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't wait till I see I hope One Battle After Another.
I'm hearing good things about it.
I hope it's that, and I want to be able to be inspired. Is mostly that's my new word.
DiCaprio and Paul Thomas Anderson, like it's pretty good.
You can't go wrong, right?
Yeah. You said is any bad movies with DiCaprio was one of your topics.
Yeah, and then I asked that online, and the only reasonable answer I would say for overall was Critters 3, and then the worst movie of his I've ever seen was Don't Look Up.
I never saw Don't Look Up. I can't think of a bad movie with him.
Yeah, everything else.
Some movies I'm not like,
no, that's what
Catch Me If I Can. I'm like, I don't need to ever watch that again.
Yeah, that was the question, though. It wasn't, has, every movie Leo been in been amazing? It was, has any of them ever just really, really fucking sucked?
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of
I think there was a point in the like 2000s where I started to get sick of him. Like he was in everything. I never these movies
I never
like
felt that way.
He's in like The Aviator.
Yeah, and that movie's incredible.
They're good, but they like take so much energy from you to watch. You know.
Oh yeah.
I started getting like tired of like.
I think it was Aviator, Catch Me If You Can.
I just want some fun movies, you know. Like he stopped doing like fun movies for a while.
Yeah, that's
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah. What is his best movie?
Wolf of Wall Street, people might say.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, people might say. Those are the two that come to mind first. He won an Oscar for The Revenant, which I haven't seen.
I like The Revenant. A lot of people act like it's not that great. I think it is.
I ain't seen it.
That was a movie. Yeah. Watch it a second time.
What?
The Revenant.
I never seen it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of what else he's in. I keep thinking of what's he in Gilbert Grape, where he plays like
the opening
he
scene.
Goes full retard.
Oh yeah, he went full. Oh my god!
And he's good at it. Like if you've never seen him in anything else, you might think that's just who he is.
I had a friend of mine that I grew up with. The only thing I knew it was from my friend's impression. And so when I first saw Gilbert Grape, I was like, oh shit, that's what Randy Joe was doing all day. Cause he used to like, we were like in 6th, 7th grade and he would like just be sitting at the table and like go, and do that all day. And we would just be dying laughing. He killed.
Dude, that used to be a big thing to impersonate people who have.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Dude. That's Carlos
Mencia.
But I don't think he invented that.
Mencia.
I think he stole that.
Well, no, people were doing that way before.
I know, he stole it.
He stole.
Carlos Mencia.
He stole that.
Yeah, he stole the D.
Ooh, yeah. I wonder if. Ooh, what if Mencia stole this too? Remember this?
Oh, God. Yeah. I saw Carlos Mencia doing that, dude. He stole that. He stole the Super S. You know, he drew the 3 lines and connected it. He stole that, dude.
Damn, the Super S.
He stole everything we used to do in high school.
Yeah.
His show had a bit that was like, you're gay if, and then it was like, this, are you gay if? And he would like come up with a situation and say that made you gay or not. Mm-hmm. It was literally just stuff we would talk about in high school. Right. Everything he did on his show.
God damn. He had to have like I feel like probably the Dave Attell's, probably Greg Giraldo. There was like, I don't know, Mencia seems like the type that could have broke some people's like spirit when he became like the biggest name in stand up.
People were like, well, I know one thing. I watched I was like obsessed with Carlos Mencia, and there's a lot of people who are like, he got famous using my joke, and it like broke them. He stole jokes from like famous people.
Yeah, I know.
And they were like, you know, like that would piss people off. Like being like, oh, this guy's famous, and he stole my joke. He used my joke. It's like Hoffstetter and Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, it's the same. 100%
stole my thing,
same.
and now he's famous using my thing.
That is, I mean, that is so. Yes, I would say we probably are too smart to steal a Bill Cosby joke. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you even,
it's possible, I guess, sometimes to do it on accident, but somebody pointed out to you and you just drop it.
Oh yeah,
you know, like sometimes you're like, I think I came up with this, but
the one that Mencia took from Cosby. It was such a long joke.
Yeah, and it had turns and stuff.
And it was like, oh, this is clearly, you just took this.
It'd be crazy to come up with exactly that same pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Mencia.
But that
he still claims he didn't steal nothing, and that. Yeah. I watched, you know, I put together this hour-long video of his Instagram reels with weird music behind it. It's on my YouTube channel.
How bad are they?
It's the way I've done it, you start to feel like a lot of like sadness for him. I put this kind of like weird sad music. And he just keeps talking about his upcoming shows and how grateful he is, and it starts to feel like it doesn't feel real.
See what you have
I made a David Lynch kind of thing out of it.
Before you ever go to feel bad for any celebrity who you've always kind of disliked or never understood, but now they're getting like really kicked on or kicked down. Yeah. don't ever feel bad for him.
Right.
Because you have to imagine that person as like, let's just say you work at fucking Sonic. Picture that person as your manager. Dude. And how they probably...
They got so many drink options. Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'm here trying to make a point.
Sorry,
yeah, that was
I'm being a jerk.
No. I was being a jerk.
Picture Carlos Mencia as your manager.
Yeah.
We had a plumber come here the other day. It reminded me of Carlos Mencia a lot.
I wonder why.
He was like Mexican and he was like, yo, man, you got to fight the HOA, man.
Right,
like he was really going up, but he was funny.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
He's like, man, they come down on me. I would cap the toilet. You know, they have their toilets backing up upstairs.
I love Mexican dudes.
He was going
like
for
that.
it. Yeah. He was great.
Yeah.
There is something to say about there is this kind of Mexican comedy that is like its own thing. Like they have their own Def Jam or something.
100%.
And Carlos Mencia was one of those guys, but he was a big thief and he kind of ruined it for everybody. Probably all Mexican comics. He probably, when he got shut down, people probably didn't fuck with Mexican comedy like that.
You know who I really like, man? And he has to be younger than me and kind of blew up over the past like 5-6 years.
Who's that?
Ralph Barbosa.
I seen some clips with him. He's good.
I like him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his stuff is like, it's good. And you could, I don't know. I don't know. I like Ralph Barbosa. I'm a fan.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to check him out then. I've always kind of avoided him because I guess I'm such a hater of stand-up, I think.
Yeah.
If anybody's getting hyped, they probably suck.
I'll try to find some I can just... He does original shit.
Good. Yeah. That's all that matters.
That's all I can say. I mean, I feel like he's definitely someone that I see his fame and I don't like... I'm good for him. Like, yeah, he's a good comic.
Yeah, it's that thing.
And
like
he's
I was
original.
Saying,
matter of fact, that's the main thing.
That's the main
he's
thing.
Original.
That's what I was saying. Like, the only time I hate people who blow up is if I feel like they're too smart for what they're doing. Like you're fucking selling out.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something original, I think I'd be into that.
Yeah.
Even Adam Sandler, his recent specials are so funny. Like, I think he's great.
Yeah.
His stand-up specials.
No, and yeah, Barbosa shit is just it's the most simple, plain stand-up, like as far as just getting on stage, holding a microphone and just telling some jokes into it. Yeah. That's all he does, and it's good. Yeah.
It's not all this
there's nothing else. There's nothing else to it.
What do you think about Nate Bargatze?
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I feel like I get him overhyped to me. And I watch it and I don't like it, just feels kind of okay.
He's like, I would say he's a white Barbosa where he does something that's very simple, nothing inventive about it, but it's just really well done.
Just does what you're supposed to do.
He takes very mundane topics and makes them his. Yeah. And does it in a good way. And that
I think he just got overhyped.
That little sketch he did on SNL about George Washington.
I don't remember it.
I'll show it to you. I think it's probably got to be one of SNL's top 10 sketches. And I think that was all written by him because it's based off of one of his stand-up jokes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll show it to you. It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
I'm down.
Is that... we've had to have covered time, or do you got anything else to...
We did at least time. I did want to say one thing, dude. I actually have an incubator idea. For the first time, like in a long time, we started this podcast so you could like be like, I got an idea for something, and you could explore the idea, and you never do it, maybe. But we're idea guys.
That's what I've been known as.
Here's my new idea: medicine that tastes good. You ever notice that medicine always tastes bad? Like Tylenol. Cough. Have you ever had fucking?
I thought people love cough syrup.
Cough syrup? Yeah, but not the taste.
Yeah, the taste.
No one likes the taste of. Do you like the taste? Have you ever had cough syrup?
Yes,
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
It's disgusting.
I like the taste of Dayquil.
Like Dayquil and NyQuil? No. They taste so bad.
I can't take...
and then there's like the cherry flavored one, which tastes worse somehow. It like burns. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, it's a good burn though. Yeah, I'm going to disagree. You talking about like that Delsum shit and fucking...
Dude, you like the taste of NyQuil?
Yeah.
I could barely drink it. It makes me want to like throw up.
Oh, well, I'm going to disagree.
But even like Tylenol or like any pills accidentally touch your tongue. It's brutal. It tastes like Malort.
Yeah.
Or it tastes like pills.
I think Aleve has one that has like a sweet taste.
Not
Tylenol.
Unless you chew it.
Tylenol.
Then it gets bad. It's only the candy coat.
Yeah.
If you chew it, it's horrible.
Yeah. No, I just get Tylenols and I lick the outside.
You like that?
No. This is a comedy podcast.
I don't know, but you're coming out in favor of Dayquil.
I am all over the place today.
I can't stand Dayquil or NyQuil. It's so gross to me.
I can't drink Dayquil because it. Have you ever heard of restless leg syndrome?
I have that, I think.
Well, I have it when I take NyQuil. I found I used to laugh about restless leg syndrome.
Did a doctor tell you have it, or you just have it?
Oh no! When I would take NyQuil, I'd be laying in bed. You know, you thinking you're about to fall asleep, and you just have like the Jimmy leg.
I have that, dude. Yeah. I just have that.
Yeah. Well, I
saw a sleep doctor, and I didn't even know I had it. But she's like, "Does this happen?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's restless leg syndrome."
Right. Well,
I thought restless leg syndrome was what Kramer had on Seinfeld, when his legs would be twitching out when he come in the room.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
I didn't know it was like just if your legs feel weird.
How about last Tuesday? Somebody signed up for the open mic at Laugh Factory, right? Black dude.
Okay.
And he made it on, right? And
nice.
He came there with like a crew. His mom was with him.
All right.
And he went up on stage, and within 10 seconds, you're like, oh, there's no way he's getting off stage in time.
He's blown the light.
Yeah, because it was like he got up on there and it's like, I made it. You know? And so he does his act, holding the mic right down here the entire time. You can't hear it because his whole section's right in the front row. Right?
Yeah.
And so I don't know what he was talking about, but he eventually gets played off.
Were people laughing?
No. But you couldn't.
Not even his family?
I think his family, he wasn't, it was just like, what's up, y'all? I'm up here, baby. Like,
just rocking out.
And so, yeah, I'm sure they were vibing.
Hello, Chicago. The open mic.
And I mean, honestly, it was the most entertaining thing. That's always the most entertaining shit that happens at an open mic. But so he gets played off naturally. Mm-hmm. Leaves the stage, immediately circles back into the pit, walks over to like all his people. He's high-fiving while the other comic
just
is
ruining the next guy's
set. 100%.
He's not done ruining the show.
The whole group of people are literally, because I'm looking at the TV, they're just walking around the pit. They're like... And then at some point, I'm assuming it's a vape, but it could have been a cigarette, the puff of smoke that was coming up from the front row.
They started chiefing.
So they're smoking up there. And so they eventually get kicked out, right? And
dude, these people kind of rock. Like,
it was so good.
They
were being as ratchet as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And I was laughing, thinking if I had gone up by the time, or if they were still there by the time I go up, I was gonna look back at the Laugh Factory sign and go, "Oh, y'all are the guys who set up Kramer."
That's a pretty good one. Yeah. Yeah. That's the table that made Kramer lose his fucking mind and ruin his life for good. Kramer came through Chicago. He's doing some tour.
Really?
It's like a one-man show or something.
I fall asleep to Seinfeld almost every night.
Yeah.
And I noticed there's a little sequence of comedic acting that Kramer does when he's playing a game of like Risk with Newman.
Okay. I remember that vaguely.
Yeah, it's just like a little 30-second thing, but it's Kramer banging, or he can't open Jerry's door the way he usually does, where he just slings it up.
Yeah.
He's got the Risk game, or it's not Risk. What's the other world domination game?
Stratego?
No, it is Risk.
Okay.
I was thinking of Stratego, the other one. But he's holding the game because he doesn't want Newman to mess with the board.
Oh, yeah.
But he needs to get into Jerry's.
Because Risk takes forever to finish. Right. I remember that part, yeah.
He needs to get into Jerry's so he can hide the board in Jerry's house. But he can't get in the door because he's got the board. And so Jerry just hears the door knocking. And he goes and he answers the door, and Kramer's just going... He's knocking the door with his head. It's so good.
He's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
God, it sucks so bad that guy he couldn't do his thing.
Yeah.
He was so great.
I feel like everything I say on this podcast, people would probably be surprised that I like Seinfeld that much.
No, everyone likes Seinfeld, dude.
No.
Who doesn't like Seinfeld?
I feel like a lot of people say that they can't get into that
Nura
show.
had never seen the show ever.
Uh-huh.
Like, she just doesn't watch TV, or she only watches reality TV. So I show her Seinfeld one night, we're watching, she's enjoying it.
Really?
And then she didn't know who Kramer was. So she got to enjoy it
You told me about this.
She got to enjoy it
and it broke her heart, right?
Well, no, I don't think I don't think she's ever surprised to hear a white guy's racist.
Oh, okay.
You know, because she's black. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the guy, huh? You know, now I don't like this.
Right. Oh, no, we don't want
But I was like watching her watch it, and like, I think she was pretty high, so she was just like laughing and stuff, but like maybe not even getting it. But it was just like watching. But she's just actually interacting with the show without all this shit that everyone in the world can't watch that show like normal now. It's like R. Kelly. Like, you can't. R. Kelly is so good. I love R. Kelly music.
Yeah.
But you can't listen to a song and not think about what he's done. You know, it's like. So it's like, you know, it has to be.
You're a sober mind, though.
Exactly.
This happened.
Yeah, it was just kind of fun to watch her just like interact with it with no politics about who the actors are or anything.
I would, yeah.
It's not the kind of show she normally likes, so it's not like she was going to become a big fan.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying y'all had become huge fans, and then she saw.
No, that'd be funny. That'd be funny to really put her through it. Yeah, now it's fully like what I went through.
Right.
I was a big fan of the show, and I got the thing taken away from me. But nah, she just was like, "Oh, okay, this is bad then."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still able to separate
the art from the artist.
Well, I
listen to R. Kelly all the time.
Well, no,
but I just know that that's part of it.
Yeah, and also, well, you say that it sucks that you can't watch, or it's like, oh, you can't.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
you have no trouble
with Kramer.
Yeah,
I mean, is it racist? That, I mean, it's not a thing.
I don't get mad or anything, but my brain just adds a footnote. My brain just adds a footnote when I'm watching, like, ha ha ha. Yeah, he did that racist thing and now he's gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it's just in your head kind of. It doesn't like ruin the show necessarily, but I thought you were saying it takes you out of it a little.
Yeah, I mean.
And you know, it's like, well, we'll never make anything like this because we can't use that guy anymore. I mean, I think he was on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. He's playing himself, maybe.
Yeah. That's all those HBO shows that kind of like Entourage was one. Mm-hmm. There was also one called Ballers that was kind of like Entourage but for sports.
Okay.
And then Curb is another good one. Like those HBO shows that we were talking about, like what level of fame do you need to be officially assassinated? Mm-hmm. Like what level of fame for those HBO shows do you get to just play yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a famous person on the show.
Right, because I've seen actors who are, like, I know who their name is. Like Gary Cole is a good one. Gary Cole had to play a character on the show.
Yeah.
So
but it takes place in Hollywood, so you could play yourself.
Yeah.
Like JB Smoove, is he JB Smoove? Like he's a famous comedian. He's a character. But he plays a character on the show, yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I heard JB Smoove's stand-up is awesome. Have you seen him?
I remember what he had one of those when those Comedy Central Presents was like a big deal.
Oh. Somebody told me they saw him live and he was just like, killer.
I bet you he's one of those people that I would probably watch his stand up on TV and think, then if I saw him live, I'd be like, oh, I'm a hack. I couldn't. I think it's like
he's physical, you know?
Yeah, there's no way I could ever make a room laugh this hard as probably he is.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I like those. Those guys are kind of inspiring. Those guys are inspiring.
If you're in the room with them, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've seen Junior do it before.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Junior, like, it's inspiring / like, oh, I don't think I could make a room of people laugh this hard.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I guess it could be inspiring, or it could be a little bit like make you think, oh, I'm a fraud.
Yeah, not yeah. Not even a fraud. I'm just not that good.
Yeah. Sorry, just double checking. I didn't get it. I'm waiting for a call. But yeah. So my incubator idea was good tasting medicine, and you said medicine already tastes good.
Well, first of all, that's not.
We need more incubator ideas.
No, that was a horrible incubator idea.
Medicine tastes bad. And I'm like, why don't they just? I feel like they make medicine taste bad.
Every medicine commercial is now with new such and such flavor tasting. God damn, that was such a bad sentence. I don't know what I just said.
I know what you're saying though, and they say that, but it always still tastes bad. And I think they made it taste bad so kids don't fucking use it. But why don't they just make a good tasting one for people like me who don't have kids? And I could just I could just have like Tylenols that taste good. And
maybe I'm a masochist.
Maybe you're a masochist.
Yeah, because now
what's your favorite food?
Well, no, I was gonna think porcupine.
Yeah. What if it turns out like you just have the most fucked up taste?
I love you. Like sea urchin, right?
Yeah, you guys eat.
I think people do eat sea urchin.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Not me though.
Drake. He's like, man, Drake, the rapper. He's like, man, I remember back when I was having to eat fucking sriracha and sea urchin.
Yeah. People eat those puffer fish and it's like all poisonous except one part.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I know. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah.
It's like some kind of sea, whatever. I think it's in one of the John Wick movies.
We're really good at this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're into like all the weird tasting stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, first of all, you're acting like it's your idea.
I mean, it is my idea in that if no one's done it yet, why hasn't anyone done it? If it's not, if that idea is out there.
I feel like if we had a massive audience, you'd be getting railed in the comments right now.
What if you would be?
Nah.
I don't know.
I don't read the comments.
Why can't they come up? Yeah, me neither. I actually do check the comments. It's just our Adam Urbanski saying, keep them coming, dudes.
Oh, nice.
Just one guy who's like, yeah, you guys rock.
Does he like it?
Yeah.
All right.
He'll text me about stuff we talked about. I forget what he said.
I'll message a few of my buddies to listen to it. I
haven't been promoting it because I've been too bad about doing clips.
No, we should get a clip at some point. Maybe
a lot of times we'll remind Adam of something weird that happened to him, and then he'll tell me like a funny story.
I'm gonna go back tonight
about like something that happened to him.
I'm gonna go back tonight and find that one about the Yin Yang twins.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna map it out for you and see if you can clip that one.
Okay. I gotta do a show tonight, but maybe I'll do a clip this weekend. I got shit going on tomorrow too, and I got a plumber and shit.
No, I mean,
I just been kind of fucked up.
We literally have 15 years to make this clip, so you're fine.
We made I went on the road and stuff, and now I'm back, and like everything I didn't do while I was out of town, I have to do and it's just been like I've been mopping over and over again because my basement's been flooding. Never buy a fucking house, dude. Never buy a condo. You owned a house.
Mm-hmm. For a couple of years.
You make money?
When I sold it?
Yeah.
I made about $15,000.
Okay. Worth it?
No. Having my house?
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. But
I think the big problem is living in a building, owning a condo.
I lived in South Georgia, though. That's way different than
I have an HOA. This sucks. Sucks.
No, I would say this was a horrible idea. But it's good to do it now.
One of the other people in the building has been telling me, run, get out.
Yeah.
Because I've been having these flooding problems.
Honestly, you should let it.
Let it what?
Flood.
And then what?
Let's not say this on camera. Yeah, you might want to burn this. Yeah, you let it flood.
Yeah. Then what?
You just get a new place for free.
Oh.
That's how it works.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
it sounds like the underpants gnomes here. Step 1, let your house flood. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, you get a new place for free.
Do you know where that drain is?
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah, go clog the fuck out of it. It's got to be similar to people who set their house on fire for insurance.
That would be sick. It would also it would be cool to set this place on fire for insurance money, because it would also maybe kill some of my neighbors I hate.
Right.
It's like a double win. Insurance money plus dead people I hate. I'm so mad. I should have never recorded that.
Yeah, that's in the cloud.
That might ruin my life. Anyway.
It's a comedy podcast. We could get off in court with comedy podcasts, right?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Everything. I'm going to beat Steve Hoffstetter with a pipe.
Yeah, dude.
It's a comedy.
So Steve Hoffstetter also died from a pipe. That doesn't mean I did it.
Wait, is he dead? No. Oh, I got you. I got you. He died from blunt force trauma.
So they found like a lead pipe next to his dead body. With my fingerprints all over it, just because I said it.
And it was an object, and it was blunt.
Just because I'm wearing this sweatshirt in court right now that says I'm going to kill Steve Hoffstetter with it.
Oh, on your comedy, Steve Hoffstetter, I'm going to kill Steve Hoffstetter with a blunt object. And it's you holding a bat, and it's telling a lady walking by the sidewalk that she's fat.
Because, wait. Why is that? Because it's like
it's a blunt object.
Oh,
and so it's very honest with people.
That's right. That's what I meant by blunt. Yeah. Like not sugarcoating the truth. Man, that took me a second.
Man, we really tapered off.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't love weapons.
I'm sorry. I knew that was going to make you mad. That's why I didn't tell you.
No, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm sad.
I would be mad. There's a handful of things I've told you to watch. And I'm sure I've been
getting around to it. I
don't even know if you've watched any of them. I don't care, by the way.
Usually when I watch something you wreck, we'll talk about it. I did watch like the assassination of Jesse James.
You did?
By your right. We talked about it on an episode.
I don't think we did.
We 100% talked about it, because I was saying the thing that was funny about it to me is you kind of remind me of Brad Pitt and Drake DeVerna as Casey Affleck.
We did not talk
about this long time ago in the Laugh Factory.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Oh, all right.
We were at the Laugh Factory recording.
Yeah, I guess
you recommended it to me on the podcast. You said it was your favorite movie, so I went and watched it.
I said it was my favorite movie. I'm pretty sure I told you I didn't think you would like it.
I don't know, but I did like it.
You did.
I did like it.
On your first watch.
It was, I will say, it was not what I was expecting at all, but when it was done, I was like, I think I like this.
Watch it a second time.
There was some elements of it where I was like, whatever. But it was like a little long and stuff. And I wanted more action or something. No, it wasn't what I was expecting.
No, there is no action. And if you watch it a second time,
all the actors are incredible in it.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Every line in the movie to me is incredible. Anyway, but I would say if you watch it a second time, it feels like there's more action in it than you were expecting. It's weird.
Because you're like, there's none in it. Yeah. You walk away the first time being like, there's no action, but there is some.
Yeah, yeah. And he does, like, that one scene that he goes and he's trying to find his friend Jim that he's trying to get some answers from, but all he finds is Jim's son. And he, like, he just gets so overcome with rage, he starts beating the shit out of this little kid.
Yeah, yeah.
And he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just overcome.
Who's doing that, though?
Jesse James.
Brad Pitt, yeah. Yeah, okay. I remember this vaguely.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
The movie is kind of about being cool.
Yes.
By the way.
It is.
Something we talk about a lot.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah. Because Casey Affleck is so uncool.
Right.
He's so fucking uncool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just trying to be cool, and everything he does just makes him more and more uncool. Well, until he does the uncoolest thing of all time.
Yeah. He really, dude. You know how crazy that's gotta suck to be like in that small of a world.
Yeah. And then he does it as a play.
He didn't know. I mean, it makes sense. He was flailing.
Yeah.
He's like, he wanted the world to see that he was right.
Yeah.
But the world was never going to see it.
Yeah. I feel like that happens in in wrestling sometimes.
Yeah.
But just like, or like Drake. It's kind of what Drake's doing.
He wants the
Drake
world
is
to know.
flailing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wants everyone to know that Kendrick didn't win.
Right.
And it's like, no, the world decided already.
Yeah.
You can't go back and say, actually, I won.
I had a whole plan for him, like how he could have like recovered, but I think it's even too late now. My plan was like several months ago was for him to just admit that like, yeah, okay, I lost that rap battle, but I'm still a great rapper, and then just do a new album about something else. Man, he would have had such a comeback. Everybody would have fucking forgot about it.
Yeah.
Drake could still like dominate everything, but he can't let go this like loss.
Well, what he did was he didn't he let it keep going by trying to save himself. You know what I mean? Like he never just went, I got to take the L here. He wouldn't take the L. He wouldn't,
no. And I have a feeling he's surrounded by people at this point who just are like yes men, who are like,
yeah. That's what I would do. That's one thing.
You'd have yes men?
I can't knock. I really can't knock celebrities for being surrounded by yes men, because I mean, you think about all of our like years like coming up doing this, where like no one ever seems to act like you have a good idea,
dude. Oh yeah, and now everyone thinks every idea like. You've been like fucking deprived of it for so long.
No one has ever helped you cultivate.
Oh my God.
Like,
you might have the greatest fucking jokes ever and people are just not even looking twice at you. And I've seen it happen to people who are now famous. You know, like people were like, didn't like Dan DeSimo, like people didn't look twice at him for a while. And Dan used to complain, nobody books me, even though I'm having better sets than everybody.
Yeah.
And it took people to catch on or whatever. So then you get surrounded by yes men and you're like, and it's so funny. Everyone likes to think like, if that was me, I would stay true.
Yeah.
So it's very cool of you to be like, I would completely surround myself with yes men and start making the worst choices.
It's all I've ever wanted was to be around people that agree with everything I say.
I would have an identical career as Tom Segura or something like 2 great albums and then just the most pandering shit that you've ever heard, and just like talking about how rich you are and like alienating your audience.
No, see, I think what would happen for me is 2 albums, and they would convince me that like all of Black America likes me. Yeah, and now I start to think I'm like the white dude that Black America's
Gary Owen.
Gary didn't make it big enough to where it became corny, though, you know, but maybe I made it big enough to be like, now everyone hates me, you know?
Yeah. And then also like, you become like,
I believe
like Elon Musk, even like how he like is like, Dave Chappelle will bring me out at your show and he gets booed.
Right.
You just have these moments like, why do people not like me? What's going on?
Yeah.
I thought they loved me.
Yeah, that's got to be, if you're not ready for that, you walking out thinking you're about to be like
get cheered
and they boo you.
That's what you got it. That's how you know you made it.
Yeah.
You made it enough to sell out and you sold out and now everyone hates you.
Right.
When they once loved you.
I wonder if
and you have no idea because you've been in this bubble the whole time.
Did Dave have a mic?
Yeah, he kind of was like, "Oh, come on, guys, don't do that to him." Like, he was kind of like still trying to help Elon Musk, which was
because the funny
made Dave Chappelle look bad. You know?
I was gonna say the funny move would have been to go, "Yeah, Elon, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping."
Something like that would have been good, but it was actually like. And then afterwards, Elon Musk tweeted like, "If you were there, you could hear cheering in the crowd too." He said some shit like that, some real cope, you know.
Ooh,
it was pretty ugly. Damn, I enjoyed the whole thing. There was something I was watching over today where. I don't think he's come up on the podcast before, but Kai Cenat.
Yeah, what about him?
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate bringing him up, but I guess he dissed Drake's new album, and then Drake like posted his hairline as in retort to like get back at him, and then Kai Cenat was like asking some guy like, "Why'd he post that?" And they were like, "Because you were being a hater on his new album," and he started like dick riding Drake, and Kai Cenat was just being like, "I was just being honest, I didn't feel it." And the guy's like, "You didn't give him the room to have artistry or something." And it was
and then Kai Cenat
just kept defending himself. He's like, I didn't like it.
I thought you were saying
it.
Kai was backing off his.
He was like, I liked Drake before. I didn't like this new album. And the guy's like, yeah, but you didn't even try and understand it. Like this other dude's like a rapper who's just dick riding Drake. I don't know. It's just it's so goofy. Like when somebody fails and you're trying to help them like not fail.
Yeah.
You just have to let them fail.
You gotta let them. Yeah.
You gotta eat your fucking.
You gotta take that whooping.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta eat a frog, dude. Eat the frog, and then you come back and you say, "Man, I fucked up."
It's like we talked about how to handle bullying.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Actually, no, I wasn't bullied.
That's a problem. But I mean, there's another meta sense, like you were saying, like. If we were in that position surrounded by yes men, would we do the same thing? Probably everybody, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I could. I mean, Drake has just been eating shit for like 2 years now. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like, is he ever going to get out of this tailspin? I don't know. I hope not. I hated him before this. I want him to go away, but it seems like he keeps on still like he's getting pushed into the news constantly.
Well, he's too he's just he's such a big name that the name alone is entertainment.
Yeah. You get too big to fail.
Yeah.
Like he can't, like he's been failing for like 2 years and he's still, people are defending him or like saying he's the greatest still. Well, it's crazy. It's like,
once you're no longer a name, you're just a topic.
Yeah.
I mean, you've made it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're, like Drake is not discussed as a person. He's discussed as a topic.
Right.
Like,
I mean, him as a person is real ugly, I feel like. He's like that little gremlin guy from
you broke it down perfectly already.
Yeah.
When we talked about like the difference between a 2 Chainz and a Drake is if Drake was managing an AutoZone, he'd be a loser.
Yes.
If 2 Chainz was managing an AutoZone, everyone there would think he was cool. He'd get pussy and all that.
Yeah, Drake can't be liked without fame.
Nah. And most famous people are like that, and all the best famous people are the 2 Chainz version.
Yeah. 100%. And but Drake really does come off like the little evil guy from Lord of the Rings who wants the ring back. Mm-hmm. But he wants his like fame back. Mm-hmm. And he just like obsesses over it all the time. I think if you hung out with him, he would probably talk about Kendrick Lamar all night.
Right. Yeah.
You'd be like, dude, would you please? It's like Mac talking about Zach O'Ryan.
Right. Yes, that would be the exact thing.
And everyone thought Mac won that.
Right now.
And he still like talks about it like it's a something. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty inside. But
Dean,
local comic beef.
Local comic beef.
You want to call the episode?
I don't care.
Good.
Yeah,
I have to get
my work got canceled, but I know you got a show tonight.
Yeah, I got to be at a show in like an hour, but
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can call it. Let's see what this thing says. Cozy Corner, you know.
Oh, is that where it is?
It's at James Najjar's house.
Oh.
I always said he should change his name to N-word Jim.
Oh,
James Najjar?
James. I was like, okay.
N-word Jim from Mark Twain.
From Mark. Have you ever heard Norm's joke about that?
No.
It's really smart.
Okay. What is it?
He was talking about, this wasn't even a stand-up. This was him talking to Dennis Miller about, he's talking to Dennis Miller about how these schools are taking the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn out of...
oh, you're not talking on mic.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
He's talking about how they're taking Adventures of Huckleberry Finn out of schools because of the N-word Jim in it.
Yeah.
And he's like, now that's a thorny topic because on one side, you don't want to take away the literature of one of America's greatest writers.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you have this word that causes a lot of pain. So my solution is to just make Huck Finn another black guy. Because they call each other that, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty smart. Yeah. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Yeah, you don't get mad at Snoop Dogg for calling his fellow rapper Dr. Dre the N-word.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we should probably call it.